Hello everyone, I am back. It's more Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter. I still haven't fixed the webcam issue, so we're still sans webcam for now, but hopefully I'll have it back up and running by the next one. I think I need to check about with the settings on my computer because it seems to have glitched out somewhere. But until then, let's kick off with a chain reaction. We're at the very start of the next case, and we will see what there is, what we're doing.
Holmes, you simply have to face up to it. You need to have a serious discussion with Kate about her origins.
Thank God Watson's back.
No more
I missed him.
excuses. She will learn soon enough that Alice is leaving. This other hidden secret. She will not forgive you.
She does not need to know why.
No? So she will blame you for Alice's departure. Is that what you want?
No, I certainly... It's as Kate said, I always do the wrong thing where she's concerned.
Now look here. I'll take care of your case.
John Locke! John Locke, content!
The road to the square is blocked, sir.
Why?
There's been a bad road accident.
Oh, splendid.
Sherlock, you dick, there's been an accident. Oh my god, what the what? Holy shit. Oh look, some
We'd better
Pauls.
hurry. There may be injured who need help.
Yeah, no, that's not just a bad road accident, that's a whole mess. That is a whole ass
People are
mess.
constricted, but they are moving. He is still alive. He has stopped breathing. There's no heartbeat. I must act quickly to save him.
Are we gonna have a CPR minigame? We've got a CPR minigame! Oh my god, it's a CPR rhythm game! Are you kidding me? CPR rhythm game. Here we are with paramedic simulator.
Thank goodness. This man will live. Holmes, don't just stand there. Do something.
Wait, what? Save as many people as possible. Oh my god, what?
Don't worry, I'm okay.
What am I doing? What is this? Assess threats, act quickly. What? Oh my god.
Please move to a safer area, sir.
I would have died if not for you.
Build a character why are we building a character portrait? No visible wounds, not injured. Leg underneath something. Trapped leg. Cab has a solid body, heavy weight. Wooden plank can be used as a lever. I was not expecting. I did see on the walkthrough that that seemed like there was a lot to do, which is why I decided to move straight on to the next case. But I didn't expect it to be this chaotic. I just thought I did not realise it was this much that he'd done.
Please help me. My leg. I'm certain that Watson is far more capable of handling this situation.
Where is Watson? Oh god. Oh god, what's happening? Oh no.
Somebody!
Please help me. My leg.
My name is Dr. Watson.
I
Let me
need
examine.
help.
Oh god, we've lost someone. Oh no.
It hurts.
There's some extreme bruising. No bones appear to be broken. I think that an improvised bandage will do for now. One moment, and I'll fetch what I need.
Help!
Now, let me apply the bandage. I need something else besides rope.
Somebody!
Thank you, Doctor.
If I look at a left hand, my broken leg is not gonna kill him.
Somebody!
Thank you, Doc.
Let's see, lightly bleeding. Leg underneath the horse's body. Scaffolding. Can cut scaffolds. I thought you were going to saw off his leg there. I thought you meant you were going to amputate his leg right here in the street. But no, that's not what you meant.
Thanks for your help.
Okay. Oh jeez. There's someone in there. How do I even... Oh no! God, I've lost two now. How do I even help? What do I do?
Thank you for saving me.
I don't know how to help. Maybe I can't. Maybe it's too dangerous.
There are no wounds or injuries. I'd better call for Watson. Watson, aren't you supposed to be helping the injured?
Oh my god, that's what I'm trying to do. Shut up. My phone is ringing. Hang on.
I see no visible injuries. Perhaps...
Pick it up in a minute.
Oh, my head. Oh, my shoulder. I'd better call for Watson. Oh, my shoulder.
I'm a doctor. Will you allow me to look at your shoulder?
Oh, jeez. Gently rotate the arm to find the best spot.
Ouch!
How do I do it? What the fuck? What do I do? Is that it? Oh, I got it.
Thank you for your help.
Okay, we only lost two, so... Oh wait, the triangle meant something bad was gonna happen. It didn't mean a person was gonna die. Okay, I get it now.
Holmes, it appears the police have arrested someone. Perhaps it is the person responsible for this disaster.
Okay, so we managed to save 8 out of the 10 people. So I think that was a win. Okay, hello. I think I've got the camera working again. I mean, it's showing up on my screen that it's working. Whether or not it's working on your end is a different story altogether. But on my end, it is functioning. So let's see. Let's try our best here.
What do you make of this accident, Holmes?
So, what do I do now? What am I doing? What was the... Oh, just discover what caused the accident. I don't know.
Let me go. You're talking nonsense.
Insulting a police constable, eh? That's quite enough.
What's happening here, Constable?
Mr. Holmes, this gentleman here is the fellow who built the scaffolding which collapsed and caused this accident.
That ain't true. How were you hurt?
Which part?
This hammer hit me on the leg. How? It flew out from the scaffolding I put up. When the damn thing collapsed, the hammer flew out and cost me leg. You were standing over there at the time?
Oh, aye. Yeah, that's right.
So it would not have been possible for him to bring the scaffolding down, Constable?
Perhaps it was poorly constructed.
Oh, right. Yes, of course. And what made it fall? Perhaps it was you, waving around that rotten stick of yours.
You'll wind up getting a taste of it if you carry on like this.
One moment, Constable. The scaffolding here has been entirely dislodged. It is unlikely that this disaster could have been the fault of this gentleman. Allow me to inspect the area. And if you could possibly be of use, close off the surrounding section. Do not grant anyone access, nor allow them to leave. Is that quite clear?
Absolutely, Mr. Holmes.
Why do the police just, like, do
This
whatever
accident is
Sherlock
a little
Holmes says?
unusual. I need to concentrate on the details. I must include all the participants in the accident sequence.
I was gonna say, to be fair, that, like, Sherlock Holmes, like, the actual person, well, like, the actual character, probably a bit more useful than the Sherlock Holmes when I'm the one controlling him, because my Sherlock Holmes is a bit useless, admittedly, and does have a habit of getting it wrong. But, I still think they do seem to just kind of do whatever he says, like, why? What am I doing? Like, that seems like something I'm supposed to click on, but what am I doing? What buttons am I using? Nothing is doing anything. Ah, right, okay, I'm not meant to be doing anything on that screen, I was meant to be leaving. Leaving the screen.
I've not seen a traffic accident like this before.
Never seen a traffic accident like you before. Right. Okay, we just need to be— oh, wait, shit. I was gonna say, I thought I was walking into a cutscene there, but I didn't. I hit the button that opens the map. Is that not my sprint button? No, it's not. Fall Guys update. Wonderful. Okay, like, I don't seem to need to R1 anything, so what am I doing? Just wandering? Until I come across something of
A
interest?
common phaeton. An uncommon location.
What is a phaeton? I don't know what
This
that
cab hit
is.
the scaffold and caused it to fall.
Is that a horse? Poor thing! Oh
This
no!
horse was blinded by the flag, causing it to bolt into the window.
Oh, poor thing.
The overturned lamps may well have caused the fire and explosion. Celebratory bunting.
English people and their bunting, man.
A dead driver. Another victim of the explosion.
So much so much bunting on the run up to the platitubes.
The driver is dead. He was killed by the explosion.
This really is a bad accident. This is not good at all.
This jaunting car would be capable of travelling at great speed. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
No, you can't. Go away.
You're useful, anyway.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly. There was an explosion and my horse startled and threw me back against those wardrobes.
Why are there wardrobes in the street?
Those wardrobes fell like dominoes.
These wardrobes fall like dominoes.
Good day to you, sir. Would you mind answering some questions? I'm investigating this accident.
Nice
Are you the
hat.
driver
Looking
of
like
this
the Mad Hatter out here.
Yeah. I was transporting vegetables from my farm to the London market.
What can you tell me about the accident?
I'm chilly, man. It's
I
not
dunno.
cold today, I'm just
There was
chilly.
a collision. I felt the ground. I come over all dizzy.
What did you collide with?
That contraption up in front of me. He stopped all of a sudden, and I tried to avoid him, but I wasn't quick enough.
Do you have any idea what might have caused this cab to stop so sharply?
No idea.
The pumpkins fell here after the sprung cart collided. This mechanism played a part in the accident, I'm sure of it. This carriage was struck by the scaffold when it fell.
My poor leg.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
Please, not now. I'm in shock.
Why have I got the imagination thing going? Oh, okay. I'll do that in a second. Is this just a water effect, or is it like the water electrocuted? Oh, I think it is electrocuted. Well,
Bottle
not.
of water and electricity.
Yeah,
Deadly combination.
that's not the right word. The water isn't electrocuted. It's electrified?
A puddle of water and electricity. A deadly. A puddle of
Doesn't
water
seem to have
and
been
electricity.
everything here, because that's still showing up like that, but I couldn't see anything else. Oh,
I won't be able to
Batteries?
release it with my bare hands.
the fuses. Do they have batteries in the 1800s?
That's it.
I'm very good at history, but I'm really not good at knowing when things were invented. I have, like, no concept of when things were invented at all. So I honestly couldn't tell you. It's just, I see that, those kind of things all the time. I'm like, did they have blah? And it seems as if I just, like, don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to history. It's not that, it's just that I don't have a concept of when things became things.
This is an absolute disaster.
You are right, sir. It is not great.
This technical cab was involved in this tragic accident.
The poor horses, man. I'm so upset about the horses.
An old sprung cart, which has seen better days.
Happy Halloween.
What a bloody carnage.
Still missing 3 elements. I don't know if I need to do that thing, like the,
This cab was set on fire by the explosion at the lamp shop.
What do you make of this accident?
Oh, that's Watson.
The rope holding the bunting was torn apart. A large section of it is now missing.
Okay, 12 out of 13.
Mr. Holmes?
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
No, he's in shock.
Not now. I'm in shock.
This is an absolute disaster.
Okay, I'll do that in a second if I can't find any more things to look at. Seems like I feel like I can't find anything else. Oh wait.
Celebratory bunting.
Never mind. Alright, let's see. Because I don't know, do I need all of the info to do this scene? I don't know. I mean, what is the answer here? I honestly don't know, but let me just come up with something. I have no idea.
No, it wasn't like that.
I'm sure it wasn't. What are we actually saying happened here?
No, it wasn't like that.
I don't really know what I'm trying to make happen.
No, it wasn't like that.
I don't have a clue. Where's that walkthrough of mine? God, where's it going? There it is. You ever have way too many tabs open on your phone? 'Cause me. Right, where are we? Chain... No, that's the wrong one. Chain reaction. You must examine the 13 things involved. Right, yeah. So I don't have all 13. Shit, that's not what I meant. Let me leave. Ah. No. Right. So I'm still missing one. So let's see. Right, so close to the police. Are these the police? The destroyed carriage next to the police. The carriage sitting on top of the electrical current. I don't know where exactly... I don't know where they're starting from here. Right. Click the fallen streetlight, click on the base to open it, grab the tool, remove the 2 power sources to cut the electricity. Okay, I mean I did all that, so I think I'm good there. Pass the streetlight and examine the cart with the pumpkins. Did that. Speak to the man in front of the pumpkin and ask him all the questions.
What a bloody carnage.
Well, he's not talking anymore, so I assume I did. Examine the fallen wardrobes. Did that. Click on the flag hanging from the left side window of the burning building. Look inside to see the horse was blinded. Yeah, I did that. Examine the mechanism with the wooden beam on it near the pumpkin cart. Did that. Ah, so I do need to put it together. Right. Examine the... Put together the mechanism scene using imagination modes. Okay, I was very close to getting it right. It is pumpkin, bolt, lifting mechanism. No, no. Lifting mechanism, counterweight. Wait, why is it... What's it doing? Why is it clicking off? Pumpkin, bulk, lifting mechanism, counterweight, platform. Okay, there we go. I was very close.
That's it.
Ah, so then do we need to go and find that axe, maybe?
The axe was catapulted
There we
by the
go.
scaffold and it landed here. I believe I've enough information about this accident.
So now we need to recreate the sequence of events on this map. What does past time mean? Ah, right, okay, I see. So this is what it looks right now. This is what it would have looked like before the carnage unfolded. And then... Ah, right, so we need to figure out the sequence. Okay, okay. So... This is difficult. So we've got the bunting, we've got the 2... This is where the street lamp fell. We've got the... This is the shop, and this is the carriages coming around here. The wardrobe... No, this is the lamp. Okay, right. This is the lamp where the lamp fell. These are the 2 carriages there. These are the wardrobes, and this is where the pumpkin cellar is. This is the lifting mechanism. This is the scaffolding. This is the shop, and the carriages outside the shop. This is the bit next to where the police were looking at that guy's leg. This is where the axe landed. That's the bunting, and that... Is he the cabbage? No, the pumpkin cellar? No, is that just... Oh, no, that's the one that landed on that guy's leg. Okay, Gosh, So what do I think happened here? So this went into this, and it knocked over that, and it electrified that. So these things happened in order. And I think these things probably knocked over that, which ran into that, which caused this to fall. So yeah, working backwards, the axe landed here last. Well, towards the end. Something happened here where this crashed into these knocked over this. This fried that. It hit into this, which sent the pumpkins, which caused the lifting mechanism, which knocked off the scaffolding. Or did it? Because that guy ran into the scaffolding. But why did he run into the scaffolding? So that car ended up in the scaffolding. This one ended up in the lamp. Oh, wait. Right, okay, hang on. Right, so... Yeah, okay, right. So, this car here crashed into these wardrobes. Why is my internet security telling me things again? How many times have I told you to stop showing me these messages? Right, okay, so, this car here crashed into these, which knocked... It's doing it again! Stop it! Crashed into this lamppost, which fried this car. It also caused these pumpkins... I mean, I'm guessing this is what caused these pumpkins to tip. Because, like, they came around here... I'm thinking that this is the cause of the pumpkins, because there doesn't seem to be anything else that would cause the pumpkins. Or did that just happen first? Because, like, he... Like, if you look at that, he skids in the water. So, that can't have been there when he drove past. So he must have went through the water and hit into that before they fell over. Otherwise, because otherwise that would be in his way, and then he would go... Like, he would drive... Hang on, can I watch that if there's just two of them?
Must include all the participants in the accident sequence.
Because I don't think you can drive through the lamppost, so that doesn't make sense. But anyway, that crashed into these, which knocked that over, fried him. But they fell into that, which caused that to fling the saw. The saw cut the bunting. The bunting fell in front of the horse's face, which caused that one to go into the window and this one to go into the scaffolding. The scaffolding caused this carriage to tip. This one here doesn't really move, so I'm thinking... So I'm thinking these two here collide, right? I'm gonna attempt something, right? I don't know if it's right. So I'm gonna say this one first. Which then causes this. Which then causes this. Which then causes this. And this. Which causes this. Which causes this. Which causes this. Then this. Then this. That one should have happened earlier. But we'll just say for now and see what happens.
Must include all the participants in the accident sequence.
That contraption up in front of me, he stopped all of a sudden and I tried to avoid him, but I wasn't quick enough. Who is he? Right. So why? What does this one do? I'm going through it again. let me see.
I don't think so.
Oh my
Pay more
god.
attention to details.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the walkthrough, because, like, I feel like I'm on the right track here, right? Okay, so... Right, so according to this, I am way off, because this one is first. He's first. But I don't understand that. Unless that's not him getting fried, and that's just him falling over. Which would make sense. So... He goes first, he swears to get around him, and he hits that. And then I still think, yeah, that is 3. And then, yeah, 4, 5, and 6, that's what I thought. So 4, 5, and 6. And then the scaffolding is 7. Okay, scaffolding is 7. And that is 8. So yeah, I mean, I've got them in the right... I've figured out the right thing. It's just getting them in the right... Like, I figured out what causes what. It's just trying to figure out the entire sequence. And then that must be 9. Yeah, 9, 10, and 11. 9, 10, 11, and then that will be 12 and 13. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Woo! I really wasn't far off. I was very, very close to getting that right.
But the lamppost fell down afterwards.
So why did the cab stop? Yeah, because that's what I was trying to figure out. That was what was throwing me off was trying to figure out where the technical cab, as he calls it, comes in. Because it seemed as if it didn't have a reason to just come to a stop unless it was trying to avoid the lamppost in the water. But if the lamppost hadn't fallen yet, then why was he trying to swerve to avoid a puddle? So what's going on here? Dog tattoo. I suspect it's from a gang.
This man was killed by electricity, as shown by the distinct mark on his hand.
Pungent mud. Oh, revolver.
This man was armed with a revolver. Webley, I suspect.
Okay.
This cab was painted recently. There is some text underneath the paint here. Could be important. I'll need to find a way to remove this fresh paint.
Okay.
Some kind of solvent. A piece of fabric drenched in solvent.
Was he, like, chloroforming a guy? Dog tattoo, electrical burn, something tattoo, sticky, something, pungent mud. Dog tattoo. Knees weak, palms are heavy. Sticky licorice. Alright. Rascal? Rascal? Rascal.
Yes, I know him. He's a small-time local criminal.
I think this case should have been called Sticky Licorice. This absolutely should have been the Sticky Licorice case.
Smells bad.
Why is the mud so stinky? That is what I need to know. What is with the stinky mud?
This crank has been turned.
So did someone deliberately put the water on so that it would fry?
This is an absolute disaster.
I thought he might be more helpful than that, but no, he is not providing any help. What about the horsey? Nothing from the horsey, okay. So what? What do I do now? I can't find anything else about this truck. I need to find something to get the paint off, but where would I find... Oh, right, the solvent. Duh. Okay. Electric railways. Of London. Company of London. Electric Railways Company of London. Underground. Underground Electric Railways Company of London. Is this thing gonna acknowledge that I found the answer anytime soon, or... Or do I need to do it myself?
Underground Electric Railways Company of London.
Okay. That didn't actually help me figure out why it stopped though, did it? Something in the puddle. There must be something in the water.
There is some electrical wiring here beneath the manhole.
Oh man, we're going dumpster diving. Not dumpster, sewer diving. Oh, this is this thing from Miles Morales. We have to chase the bloody wires around half the city. We're in someone's house! Sherlock, you can't just walk into people's houses. Oh, here we go again. A double lockpick may be used in the same way as two single ones. Oh, come on. Why are you making it so difficult? Oh my god, there's so many lockpicks. Why do you hate me?
There's no space for this lockpick.
Hooray! The heck is that? I didn't press that! I didn't want the deductions, you daft thing. I wanted to look at this. What the hell? Okay, what the hell? What is this? Right, hold on, turn them all off. Flip up levers 1 and 3. Wonderful.
The
Okay,
electrical
fair
charge
enough.
which affected the technical cab came
I
from
thought I had to get them both to be green at the same time, but clearly that was not the actual trick to that puzzle at all. Smoke on the water. Smoke on the water. Bow, 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 bow. Women are now allowed to smoke in public, the court declares. Magistrate Addox ruled that it's no longer a crime for a woman to smoke in a public area in London at least. He then proceeded to discharge Mary Towson, Edna Custer and Elsie Watkin, 3 ladies who had been smartly arrested for smoking in Trafalgar Square. Maybe we should just arrest everyone for smoking in public, it would make life so much easier.
a single glass containing traces of alcohol, an open bottle of cheap wine.
Sherlock, stop being judgy, not everyone can afford your fancy wine, bitch. I think that's everything from in here. Before we get flung out for snipping. Although, but now what do we do?
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
Please. Not now. I'm in shock.
I was supposed to look out the window. Having a real issue with this one. I seem to be looking at the walkthrough a lot more than usual. Do I actually need to look out the window, or is this one? Oh, I do. Clearly.
I can see the technical cab very well from here.
So what they're saying is that the person whoever was in that flat was keeping an eye out, and they were like supposed to trigger something at some point to cause the accident. Although whether or not it was meant to be quite as ridiculous of an accident as it turned out to be is a different question. Sorry. I had brie at lunchtime in a sandwich, and I'm lactose intolerant, so cheese makes me sleepy.
Holmes,
What are you
I
thinking,
was
Lauren? Why are you
looking
eating
for-
brie if you're
I have
lactose
an idea
intolerant?
about
Because
the-
I
Never
can.
mind. This one is murder.
What?
What?
Diagnosis murder over here.
You're the murderer,
You're
eh?
off your head.
Oh my god, no one said it was that guy, shut up.
Oh yes. A murder and an accident, because the killer, by electrocuting the cab, created this chaos. And so this multiple crash is now our great chance.
Sherlock, you
Our
could
great
sound less
chance?
happy about that.
Of what, Holmes?
The culprit could not have
Exactly,
planned for
John.
this to happen, don't you see? And it is possible that he is still here due to the prompt arrival of the police. Now I see 5 men who could be our murderer. Let us take a look at the map.
Well, it's a good job I rescued them all, isn't it? Very close to the apartment. And an ideal position to watch the square. Daily local worker was injured during the accident. But if he was really close to the square, why would he not, like, if they could see from the apartment, why would he be in the square in the first place? Sorry. Not wounded during an accident, distant from the apartment, could deliberately smash into Wardrobe's cab driver. This guy over here was being a bit of a dickhead earlier. Could be a random pedestrian, angry and nervous, not wounded during an accident, distant from the apartment. I don't think it was Pumpkin Man. Close to the apartment, could deliberately disturb lifting mechanism, was injured during accident, sprung cart driver. I mean, it could be him. I just get the feeling it's not Mr. Pumpkin. Okay, not him then. Fair enough. Who's left? Who have I missed? This guy? Oh, him over there. Very close apartment, not wounded during accident, could be a random pedestrian.
Mr. Holmes.
What do I do now? Determine who might best resolve the murder at the square. Yeah, but what do I do? Ah, right, okay, they're on the map. Establish suspects among the people at the scene of the accident. I have done that. Ah, okay, we're doing this. Suspect. This man beneath the window where the electrical device is, perhaps he had the time to activate it before entering the street. Or, not a suspect. This man appears to be a passerby. He's in the middle of the square, trapped by the accident. Okay, so I need to pick who I think is a suspect. Can I just say they're all suspects and make life easy? This man was found not far from the flats where the electrical device is situated. Perhaps he had chosen the role of a workman to watch his victims in the square without raising suspicion. Or, this man was injured in the accident. He's a local workman. He's a victim the same as the others. This man is a driver. He was part of the accident. Fortunately, he was not wounded by the explosion, perhaps because he knew what was about to take place. Or, this man is a driver. It's obvious he was occupied during the accident. It would not have been possible for him to activate the electrical device at the same time. This man is near the end of the square. He attempted to leave, perhaps because he did not wish to see the police. He had time to activate the electrical device and run away. Or, this man is near the end of the square. He has just arrived. Perhaps he wanted to help the wounded. He is some distance from the flat where the electrical device is situated. This man is a driver. He was in the area where the accident took place. It was one of his pumpkins that activated the scaffold. Or, this man is a driver. It's obvious he was occupied during the accident. It would not have been possible for him to activate the electrical device at the same time. I don't think it's him, personally, because he skidded in the water because of this, and then his pumpkins hit that. So, like, I don't think it was him, because I don't see why he skidded to get around whatever had triggered this, so that he couldn't have been in his car. If he was triggering the device, he couldn't have been coming over here at the same time in his car. So I think he's not a suspect. I don't think it's pumpkins. This guy here, he's beneath the window. So I think he's probably a suspect because I think he has fair reason to be it. I think this guy could be a suspect. He is far away at the moment. But he could quite easily have walked from there to there. That's not hard. We've been walking around this whole time. So I'm gonna say he is. This guy here, who is he? He's the one that crashed into the wardrobes, but he crashed into the wardrobes because the horses from over here crashed, like, the horses that were over here, one of them swerved, went in there, crashed into him, and he swerved to avoid that and hit the wardrobes. So I don't think it could have been him, because he was caught up in the fallout of what happened over here. So I think he's not a suspect. Him there, I think he could be, because he wasn't doing anything that means that he couldn't have been. And so am I allowed to confirm 3 people as suspects? Am I allowed to do that? Share your conclusion with the constable who arrested. Am I allowed to do that? Like, I don't know. How many of them am I supposed to pick? Oh. According to the walkthrough, it says choose all 3 of the men who are not carriage drivers. And that is exactly what I did. So yay, okay, I got it right. Because I was like, am I allowed to pick 3 people, or am I supposed to be selecting 1 person? But no, I'm supposed to suspect 3 people.
As long as I don't leave empty-handed, all's good and well.
I know that look, Holmes. Have you found something new?
That's right. In order to trap the cab, the killer must have known the precise route it would take. Or even, that could suggest the cab must have set out not far from here, in this very street, perhaps.
Remarkable. Holmes, I'm terribly sorry, but I must go to the hospital now to help tend to the wounded.
I understand, Watson.
But don't forget our earlier discussion. About Kate.
John seems like he'd be a better dad to Kate than Sherlock is at this point. Okay, so I'm glad I figured that out, because I wasn't sure how many people I was supposed to be accusing there. So I'm going to Scotland Yard now to interrogate and examine their belongings. Find out where the technical cab came from. Perhaps it was not too far from the street. Am I supposed to do that here? Probably not. No, it's telling me to leave, so... We're in the middle of a chain reaction. Have we got any people here? I don't think we do we? No. Right. Off to Scotland Yard. So, yeah, we can head and we can investigate their belongings. Yeah, because, like, any three of the guys standing about could have done it, and I think they were the ones... Well, one guy's broke his leg, but the other two aren't wounded. But the carriage drivers obviously couldn't have done it because they can't be in two places at once. So they can't be in their carriage and setting off the mechanism. So it clearly couldn't have been either of them. I'm glad it wasn't Mr. Pumpkins. I just feel an affinity for Mr. Pumpkins. I don't want it to be him.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, we have a slight problem.
I'm to you.
What happened?
One of the suspects, Mr. Reginald Butcher, has escaped.
Not Reggie Butcher.
We asked him to put his belongings in the evidence room. I'm sorry.
How did he escape?
The pride of the Metropolitan Police
He hit me in
Department.
the face. Took me by surprise, you know, otherwise I...
Of course. That's all?
Just before he left the yard, he shouted, "Sorry, I'll come back later."
Sorry, I'll come back later.
He could have said that without punching me.
Is Inspector
He
Lestrade?
punched you in the face and then said, "Sorry, I'll come back later."
Can we keep this incident between us?
Why is Lestrade... Why is everyone always buggering off in this game? Like, John just disappeared for the entire last case. Now Lestrade's off. Why is this man here in a pinafore? I just have so many questions. This game just breeds so many questions. Can we invade Lestrade's office and look through his stuff? Can I investigate his belongings? Wow, we've got 2 tables worth of shit today, because there's just so much crap.
The belongings of the victims, Rasco and his acolyte.
Rasco and his acolyte. A
Another
knife!
pocket knife.
Knife! No! What is this?
Rasco is fond of licorice. Huh.
Yeah, well, that's suspicious in itself. Anyone who can eat licorice
A standard.
without wanting to throw up is suspect.
A Webley revolver.
What is this?
A police report about Rasco. He's only a minor criminal.
Good old Rascal. Rascal the Rascal. Mauricio Alfredo Vincenti. Also known as Rascal. Why? Leader of the small local gang whose members can be identified by the gang's motif, a dog tattoo. The gang has been involved in frequent violence, robbery, pickpocketing, etc. What does that say?
Karl Heinzen's 1848 De Mord with a
Demord. With a bookmark.
electrical wires.
Bank letter. Dear Mr. Garrett, we're obliged to inform you that despite your expropriation? I don't know what that word means. You are still in debt to a considerable sum of money. We would request that you contact our payment service as soon as possible, otherwise we'll be obliged to involve the police in this unfortunate matter. Mr. Stewart, the financial director of the Bank of England. Yeah, I don't know what expropriation means. What does it mean? Why do I not know what it means? Expropriation. The action by the state or an authority taking property from its owner for public use or benefit. Ah, okay. Okie doke. So like appropriation, but not expropriation. Oh, that wasn't everything. Oh, were we supposed to... Yeah, check the bookmark. Geese? That doesn't say geese.
This terrible passage is apparently appreciated by Garrett.
If you have to blow up half a continent and create a bloodbath in order to destroy the Barbarians' party, you can be deemed to possess neither scruples nor conscience. Anyone who would not happily sacrifice his own life for the honour of exterminating 1,000,000 barbarians is not a true Republican. I agree, such clear-sightedness. Huh. It's a bit sus. What have we got here? A nun.
My life has changed thanks to Pastor Gordon and my faith. Whiskey. Of pork.
Stop judging everybody's taste in alcohol, Sherlock.
Quite a popular brand of cigarette. Thick leather gloves. They're probably insulating.
Letter from the pastor. Benjamin, my son, I would be so pleased if you could join me and help our next charity banquet, which is due to take place on Sunday after the service. Your goodwill brings such joy, and I know that I may rely upon you. I remember how your life began in sin, your feeling rejected and alone in the world, and how you turned to the criminal path, but you found strength within you to make the change. You became a good man. Our Lord will have mercy upon you. I shall always be happy to see you in our church, my son. God bless you, Pastor Gordon. And then finally this one.
Reginald Butcher is fond of sweets.
Me too,
This
Butcher.
pen is an expensive one, but it isn't new.
Letter from UERL. Dear Mr. Butcher, your repeated absence, which is compounded by your delays with existing workload, simply cannot continue. You're responsible for a number of serious errors that your colleagues have found themselves compelled to rectify. We are sorry for this present situation, as you have always been an exemplary employee. We understand the complication of your personal situation, but if you are unable to correct your behaviour in the immediate future, we shall be forced to terminate your employment. The directors of the Underground Electric Railways Company of London. Oh.
Reginald Butcher had problems with his job.
So that's the same people that had the
initials
carriage.
MB.
I'm thinking it has something to do with a daughter. I'm thinking there's a daughter involved here. Her condition is stationary. Wow. Mr. Butcher, we have the most excellent news for you. Please arrange to visit the hospital as soon as possible so that we can conclude this matter. Her condition is stationary. Dr. Matthew Smith, Great Ormond Street Hospital, London. Great Ormond Street is a children's hospital, so I'm thinking
This letter from yesterday perhaps
MB.
explains why Butcher was in such a hurry. At any rate, I now have an exact address.
So he was heading to go and see his daughter at Great Ormond Street Hospital, and then he got arrested, and then he was like, "No, I need to get out of here because I need to go and visit my daughter at the hospital." And he's having problems at work because of his daughter's condition, and he's carrying around her tissue. So I feel sad now, and I hope it's not him. But knowing this bloody game, it probably is. I'm trying to see what their names are. R. Butcher, B. Fowler, and T. Garrett. And then that's Rascals. So T. Garrett, B. Fowler, and R. Butcher. It sounds... Wait, Butcher and Fowler. Is this EastEnders? Anyway, I might stop it here and we'll come back and interrogate them. Can we look at the body? Or is the morgue door just open? Yeah, there's nothing. Yeah, nothing on the table. Okay, we will pause here and we'll come back and interrogate him in the next episode, is what we are going to do. So, thank you once again for watching, as always. And I'll catch you in the next part, where we'll find out a bit more about Butcher, Fowler, and, well, probably not Butcher because he ran off, but definitely about Fowler and Garrett, and then we will catch up with Mr. Butcher, Pat Butcher. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. We are going